Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, a true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I ask that you all please be seated. Mr. President, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the graduates, our faculty, and our staff of the Waterfront campus of the Nova Scotia Community College, I am thrilled to welcome you to our 2015 convocation ceremonies. My name is Paul Little, and I have the unique privilege to be the principal of the Waterfront campus. What an exciting day. It's time for all of us here and now to celebrate the achievements of our graduates in our School of Business and the School of Access programs. I want to extend a warm welcome to each of you who have come here to be part of the convocation ceremony. I want to extend that welcome as well to not only those here, but also to those who are joining us via the internet as we live stream this event. The ceremony is being recorded and will be available for viewing from the Nova Scotia website, Nova Scotia NSC website, shortly during the following the convocations. I also want to thank our special guests, special thanks to Deborah Shea, who will charm us on the piano throughout the ceremony, and to Krista Wells for leading us in our national anthem. I would also like to thank the music arts students for adding to their fellow graduate ceremony today with their tremendous musical skills. There are 989 graduates from the Waterfront campus this year, with 271 from the programs celebrating this morning. As graduates of an NSCC program with the knowledge and skills that you have acquired during your program, you have met the high quality standards required of our programs. In addition, though, each graduate, in your success, you have demonstrated the other qualities for your individual success: perseverance, the ability to work and learn with others, and in stepping into the unknown, your bravery. Those qualities you have, as demonstrated by your being here today, will assure your success as you go in your next steps of your career and your life. Success for yourself, success for your employer or your clients, and success for your community. I would remind you, though, as you have been part of NSCC while in your program, you continue to be part of NSCC as now a graduate. We continue to be interested in your success, and as you grow in your work, our collective college community will grow and benefit from us staying connected. I now have the honor of introducing the platform guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Mr. Robbie Shaw, Honorary Diploma recipient. Don Bureau, President of the Nova Scotia Community College. Sarah Young, Board of Governors member. Carol Fox, Executive Director, Corporate Relations. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President Academic. Kathy McLean, Vice President Learner and College Development. Anna Burke, Vice President Enrollment. Monica Foster, Vice President Administrative Services. In the second row, we have Ian McLeod, the Dean of the School of Business and Dean of Applied Arts and New Media. Tara Lee Hammond, Dean, School of Access and Flexible Learning. Kathleen Allen, Dean of Student Services. And Constance Heyer, Manager, Student Services. Patsy McDonald, College Registrar. Carl Moore, Campus Registrar. Mike Holbeck, Academic Chair, School of Business. And Lisa Boyle, Academic Chair, School of Access. Okay. Just a correction, by the way, I have an older note here. Sarah Young was our board member yesterday, but Sarah Stewart is actually here today representing the board. I would also like to take a moment to ask all staff and faculty of the Waterfront campus to stand and be recognized for their dedicated work and their commitment to teaching and learning. Can you please stand? All the staff and faculty. Now I'd like to ask Don Bureau, our president of Nova Scotia Community College, to come to the lectern to say a few comments.
Good morning. As Paul mentioned, my name is Don Bureau, and I have the distinct privilege of being the president of NSCC. And it's a special honor for me to be on this stage this morning to share with you a few words, and in a moment to present to you our graduates in a minute with your certificate or your diploma. But you know, this is an extra special morning for me because you see, this year, my youngest son, Matthew, is graduating from NSCC at our Kings Tech campus in the electrical program. And it's extra special for me because he's following in the footsteps of his great-grandfather who completed his electrical program exactly 100 years ago to the month in June of 1915. Thank you. Matthew's great-grandfather, my grandfather on my father's side, was born in Belgium in 1896 and came to Canada as a 14-year-old teenager and immediately began to work in the coal mines of his new community of Joggins, where he was placed in the electrical department. There he developed a love for all things electrical and all things in the emerging communications field. Well, soon he met other friends in the community, and with his new best friend, they began to make homemade radios. And his best friend was listening to one of these radios early in the morning of April 15th, 1912, when he picked up one of the most significant radio signals of all time. It was a distress call from the Titanic. Later that morning, my grandfather and his best friend began to tell people in the village of the sinking of this mighty ship. But of course, nobody believed them until later in the day when the newspapers began to talk about and speak about the sinking and the disaster. Well, that event only strengthened my grandfather's passion for all things electrical. And coincidentally, a few days later, while walking home after completing a late shift at the coal mine, he came across a magazine that was partially frozen in a shallow puddle. And for some reason, something caught his eye about that magazine. As he looked down at it, he noticed that there was an advertisement showing for an electrical correspondence course. He chipped out the magazine, took it home, immediately enrolled, and as I mentioned earlier, he completed the program 3 years later in June of 1915. And as I thought about my key message to you, our graduates of 2015, I was reminded of one key belief that my grandfather had, and that was living your life with intention and impact. And with this came key success principles that guided his 50-plus years as working as an electrician. And I think they are as relevant today as they were back then. I want to take a minute just to share two of these guiding principles with you this morning. The first is passion. You know, it was always very, very obvious that my grandfather loved and really loved being an electrician. He did so because he felt his work mattered and improved the lives of others. He had great pride, he was very creative, and he was very entrepreneurial when innovative solutions were required for complex electrical challenges. And his passion was driven by a deep, deep-rooted spirit in being committed to pursuing what he believed to be correct. He often spoke of his admiration for children, and in particular, a child's passion for and commitment to what they believed in. And this characteristic reminds me of one of my favorite stories that I heard many years ago. And it goes like this. In a grade 1 class, there was a little girl, 6 years old, during an art lesson at the back of the room doing what she loved most, which was drawing a picture. And when it was time to move on to the next topic, the teacher asked her to please put away her drawing and move on to the next activity. But the little girl ignored her and she just kept on drawing and drawing and drawing. Again, the teacher asked her to stop, but she just kept drawing. So the teacher walked to the back of the room and she asked the little girl, she said, what are you drawing? And the little girl said, I'm drawing a picture of God. And the teacher was puzzled. The teacher said, but nobody knows what God looks like. And the little girl said, well, they will in a minute. Graduates, as you cross this stage this morning, please never stop being driven by that child within you. And please don't be afraid to identify your passions and draw upon your entrepreneurial spirit to commit to what you truly believe in as you help build the economy and quality of life of your communities. But as much as my grandfather loved his work, he loved his family even more, which brings me to the second guiding principle of life that I learned from this amazing man, which is regardless of what you do or where you do it, remember, family always comes first. He would often say that a family represents the first place of learning for individuals because family systems work like chains, each generation providing a link to the next, thus presenting one of the most powerful tools for lifelong learning. And when speaking about his family, my grandfather would often repeat one of his favorite quotes. He would say, "A person travels the world over in search of what they need, and then they return home to find it." You know, a number of years ago, I was reading an article in one of my favorite magazines, it's Success Magazine, and the article title caught my attention. It simply said, if you could live your life over again, what would you do differently? And it conducted a survey. But the interesting aspect of that survey was in order to have been asked that question, you had to be over the age of 100. Many themes emerged, but one really stuck in my mind. And it was if I had to do it all over again, I would have better balance in my life by focusing more on what truly matters, my family and other loved ones who have supported me in my success. Graduates, as we come together this morning to celebrate your achievements in acquiring the advanced skills and knowledge that you will need to participate in the economy of tomorrow, our ask is that you please never forget the importance of honoring and nurturing the most important pillar for lifelong success, the love and support of those who are most close to you. And as I think about the notion of love and support, I hope, graduates, you realize that there are many individuals joining us this morning who care deeply for you and who are very proud of your achievements. Whether they are family, friends, amazing NSCC faculty or staff, there are people here this morning who have been part of your learning journey. And unbeknownst to you, you're actually not quite done your programs yet because you have one last assignment to do. And that last assignment is, I want you to think for a moment of that person or persons who's joining us today to whom you'd like to say thank you for their support during your learning journey. And I've asked you to think of that person or persons because we have a tradition at NSCC, a tradition where I ask the graduating class to stand up and give a wave of appreciation to somebody joining us this morning as a way to say thank you. So as your last assignment, please stand and give somebody a wave to say thank you. So thank you, graduates. I want to say thank you, but more importantly, I want to say congratulations, you've officially completed your programs. Well done. And there's one other important group of individuals joining us this morning that I want to take a minute to recognize. You know, for decades, our alumni have been drawing upon their passions to find balance in their work life and in their family life to truly build an amazing province of Nova Scotia. And they've been able to live their life with impact and intention. So I want to acknowledge our alumni who are joining us this morning. If you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, and folks, look around when I ask them to stand up, would you now please stand? Look around the room, folks. So in conclusion, and on behalf of the entire college, it gives me great pleasure to say to our graduates, congratulations. And I want you to promise me one thing. I want you to promise me that after you come up on this stage, you receive your certificate or your diploma, I want you to walk off this stage, I want you to go out there and I want you to blow the lid off the world. So that in 100 years' time, when your great-grandchild is graduating from NSCC, they're going to say they want to be just like you because you were rock stars. Great job and congratulations.
Thank you, Don, for sharing your inspiring comments with us today. In just a few moments, we present our graduates with their diplomas and certificates. But before we do, it's my distinct pleasure to present the highest recognition the college can bestow on a citizen, our honorary diploma. This award recognizes outstanding leadership and service to our community. It is reserved for those people who, through their own innovation and commitment, have contributed to the quality of life in Nova Scotia. In every respect, this year's honorary diploma recipient is an outstanding candidate for such recognition. It is my privilege to announce today that Mr. Robbie Shaw will be presented with an honorary diploma from Nova Scotia Community College's School of Business. Mr. Shaw is the former president and CEO of IWK Health Center Foundation. Some of you might recall that he was Vice President, Partnerships and Managing Director of Nova Scotia Community College's $123 million expansion project. Mr. Shaw has held several key positions over the past 40-plus years, including Vice President, Customer Services, Marketing and Sales with Nova Scotia Power, Inc., Executive Vice President, Canadian Operations with National Sea Products Limited, Vice President, Finance and Administration with Dalhousie University, and President of Clayton Developments Limited. His leadership in business and his community has earned him the honor of being named one of Atlantic Canada's top 50 CEOs 3 times. While Mr. Shaw has many accomplishments as a business person and a community contributor to Nova Scotia Community College, his role while serving as one of our vice presidents in shepherding and managing the most significant investment in the college's history is key. The investment announced in 2003 by the provincial government was indeed a game changer for the college and its future ability to deliver on its mission. When hired at Dalhousie University, its Dean of Faculty of Management, Peggy Cunningham, said of Mr. Shaw, "We are extremely fortunate to have Robbie with us. His career spans a wide range of senior management roles in the public, private, and not-for-profit sectors, in each of which he's applied himself with integrity and the utmost professionalism. This is a statement around his character which is representative of his entire career. So it's my great pleasure on behalf of the college to thank Mr. Robbie Shaw for his work and commitment to the Nova Scotia Community College, as well as for the investments he's made to the greater community locally, regionally, and nationally. I now ask Don Bureau and Robbie Shaw to come forward for the presentation of the Honorary Diploma. I now ask Robbie to say a few words.
Thank you, Principal Paul. Mr. President, members of the graduating class, family and friends of graduates, other honored guests. I can't help but remember, as Don was chatting, that quite a few years ago, he was the principal of the King's Tech campus. At the time that there was a major renovation and addition of that campus, and he and I were spending a fair amount of time together in doing that project. And I remember as clear as if it was yesterday, as I walked out of his office, I turned back and said, "Someday you're going to be president of the community college, Nova Scotia Community College." And he looked at me as if I was crazy. There he is, a wonderful president. We are really lucky to have him as our CEO. So many thanks for honoring myself and my family by awarding me this diploma. It will hang in a very special place in our home. I hope that you graduates of NSCC in 2015 are aware that you are graduating from a post-secondary college of quality and strong national reputation. You know, years ago, employers in the province of Nova Scotia would not necessarily have looked on a grad of NSCC as having an education nearly as relevant as university grads. There was a real bias in those days. Today, the great majority of Nova Scotia employers will say to job applicants who graduate from NSCC, "Come in. NSCC grads are really welcome here. You are ready to take a good job and have a great future." You can thank many individuals for that change in attitude by Nova Scotia employers. But you need to be thankful to two persons in particular. The Premier of Nova Scotia 15 years ago was Dr. John Ham from Pictou County. Good people from Pictou County. Dr. Ham had the foresight and the fortitude to say to his cabinet colleagues, "I know it will not gain our government many votes, but I'm going to decide to have our government invest $123 million in the NSCC to create a community college system in Nova Scotia that is second to none in the country." That investment resulted in a new waterfront campus, as you know better than anybody, and in major additions and renovations to the 13 campuses across the province. Two important results occurred almost instantly. It enabled a huge increase in the number of students applying to the NSCC and provided an instantaneous change in the brand of the NSCC. The community of Nova Scotia looked on NSCC with pride and continues to do so. The other person who deserves the credit is Ray Ivany, who was the president of the NSCC in the late 1990s and who also had great foresight. He understood that the NSCC needed to be rebranded and that rebranded could only happen if the government of Nova Scotia were to decide to invest a lot of capital and operating dollars in the college. More importantly, Ray Ivany was persistent enough to persuade Premier Ham, and it was amazing to see him do that. I sat in the room quite often with him as he did it, that it was critically important to have a really great community college in Nova Scotia. I'm sure that it's accurate to say that all the universities in Nova Scotia were not wildly keen to see those dollars invested in the community college rather than their universities. We heard lots about it actually at the time. All that is now history. The beneficiary of those decisions has been the economy of Nova Scotia and therefore all Nova Scotians. Graduates of the NSCC in 2015, in my opinion, you are graduating at an exciting time in the history of the province. The impact of the first steel being laid in 3 months, less than 3 months, for the first offshore Arctic patrol vessel in the magnificent Irving shipyard that is just completing construction on our waterfront will be huge and long-lasting. As well, BP and Shell, and there was a major announcement from Shell in the news this morning, have each committed to spending $1 billion in exploration in Nova Scotia's offshore. And at a time where most of the world's major oil companies are cutting back big time, each of those two companies have recently announced they're charging ahead full speed with their commitment. BP and Shell are two of the largest oil and gas companies in the world. They do not invest that amount of dollars unless they're pretty bloody sure that there's oil and gas at the end of the rainbow. That means jobs and economic activity of a magnitude that we have not seen in this province for many, many years. What all of that means is that there is every reason for each of you graduates of NSCC in 2015 to stay, and please stay and work in our province. We need you to settle down here, as the now famous Ivany report, released last year, so eloquently stated. And yes, it's chaired by the same Ray Ivany. We desperately need our educated youth, particularly NSCC grads who have benefited from the experiential education of a quality community college, to be optimistic and fill the many jobs that are going to be there for the asking over the next few years. So members of the 2015 NSCC graduating class, congratulations and good luck. Remember that a sound community college education means success for you and for our province. Also, I can't help but add, please remember that when you get well established, the NSCC needs your alumni dollars. Good luck.
Good morning. My name is Michael Hobeck, and I am the Academic Chair for the School of Business. We will now begin the presentation of certificates and diplomas. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates and diplomas. Out of respect for your fellow graduates, I would like to remind everyone that once you have received your credential, please return to your seat and remain seated until all credentials have been presented. Before I introduce the first graduate, it is our custom to invite faculty members who have taught our graduates to join us at the front of the stage to congratulate them as each program group is presented. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for credentials in the School of Business. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Office Administration. Amanda Ahmed. Christina Asprey with honors. Shonda Boutelier. Megan Conway. Megan Dawson with honors. Donna DeVoe. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition in the community college that when a faculty or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Archie Beals joins us now to present his niece, Carrie Diggs, with the Certificate in Office Administration. Carrie Diggs with honors. Sarah Donovan with honors. Sean Doucette. Adam Frazier with honors. Brittany Frizzell with honors. Carolyn Gamache with honors. Ellen Julian. Wendy Julian with honors. Danielle Keene. Tanya King. Carly Kivarego with honors. Mei Fong Lo with honors. Danielle McDonald. Amanda Mounier. Lissy Osmond. Lauren Rideout with honors. Marina Romanova with honors. Dawn Seitman. Stephen Smith. Kristen Stronach with honors. Pamela Swales. Marissa Woodworth with honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in office administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Caroline Burgess. April Drysdale. Angela Duhart. Teresa McKeegan. Charlotte Spidell. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration, Accounting. Anahita Abuzari. Gary Butler. Stuart Kanan. Cyril Kamba. Christopher Connors, with honors. Samantha Crowell. Victoria Kroll. Jillian Delano. Kelsey Demings Thomas. Narayan Dangana. Shara Dickey. Kristen Doyle. Dwayne Fancy. Tanya Ferdinand. John Robert Fougier. Caitlin Gay. Raylene Giles. Georgina Harnish. Whitney Helpert. Keisha Jackson. Lindsay Johnson. Nasima Kelligrew. Ki Young Lee. Elizabeth Legier. Redmond McParland. Kirsten McGurr with honors. Sarah McLeod. Rebecca Parsons. Austin Pender. Jody Potter. Charles Probert joins us now to present his daughter, Catherine Probert, with the Diploma in Business Administration Accounting. Catherine Probert. Jacqueline Rankin, with honors. Natalie Roy. Brandon Salter. Barbara Scott. William Spavold. Jody Stewart, with honors. Alexander Tanner, with honors. Megan Turple. Aaron Vincent, with honors. Jeremy Ward. Jennifer Webster, with honors. Michelle Wilson. Paul Wode. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Sorry. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Financial Services. Manzoor Alam. Mark Bernand. Nathan Churchill. Brian Grew. Matthew Haynes. Martha McDonald. Dalen McNamara. Brent Preeper. Trina Flint joins us now to present her son, Emmanuel Simmons, with the Diploma in Business Administration, Financial Services. Emmanuel Simmons. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Management. Cameron Ahern. Brianna Bagnall. Rebecca Baker. Emily Barrett. Mike Barco. Alexander Broderick. Maggie Burbage. Anita Dwyer. Chung Chung Fong. Morgan Fraser. Rochelle Garand with honors. Sasha Yevsieva. Claire Kaiser. Jeanette Lowe. Bonnie McNeil. Justina Matty. Rochelle Sampson with honors. Colin Tanner with honors. April Taylor. Allison Toney. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing, Sarah Alguire. Robert Austin with honors. Catherine Baristow. Amanda Blanchette. Mark Boudreau. Taylor Chase. Adam Connor. Virginia Crawley joins us now to present her daughters, Allison and Lauren, with their diplomas in Business Administration Marketing. Allison Crawley. Lauren Crawley. Brandon Crozier. Wayne Densmore joins us now to present his daughter-in-law, Sarah Densmore, with the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing. Sarah Densmore with honors. Caitlin Fancy. Brandon Fobert. Jillian Furlong with honors. Alexandra Garden. Cody Hebert. Rowan Humble. Jevin Jessam. Cody LeBlanc. Stephanie McKay. Nicole Miller. Shane Nickerson. Daniel Noonan. Taylor Thane. Gabriel Delaney. Moya Turner. Patrick Vesey. Aaron White. Hannah Wood. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration, Software and Information Management. Vanessa McKinnon. Yuki Otaki. Nikita Roberts with honors. Sarah Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in business administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Library and Information Technology. Barbara Axamitis. Scott Bracey. Elaine Cuff. Colin Fraser. Margaret Harrison. Simon Helliwell with honors. Victoria Hurdle with honors. Danielle Hoare. Teresa Jackson. Dwayne Kaiser. Shelby Kennedy. Melanie La Victoire with honors. Margaret McDonnell. Dawn Muse. John O'Brien. Nicholas Taylor. Emma Townsend. Andrew Wood with honors. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Library and Information Technology. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Office Administration, Software and Information Management. Lindsay McLeod with honors. Janice Page. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Office Administration, Software and Information Management. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Paralegal Services. Jeffrey Byrne with honors. Kyla DeCoste. Jillian Devereaux with honors. Laura Dobbin. Meredith Evans with honors. Sarah Hayden. Alyssa Johnston with honors. Michelle Levine. Victoria LeBlanc with honors. Sarah McDonald with honors. Catherine McGinnis. Nicole Robinson. Sarah Wagar with honors. Alyssa Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in paralegal services. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Human Resources Management. Miranda Bowen. Jennifer Caldwell. Megan Caldwell with honors. Jennifer Karras with honors. Ikue Garland. Jillian Guinan. Crystal Harry. Connor Higgins. Natasha Humphreys with honors. Alexandria LeBlanc with honors. Keenan McGrath. Leah Nonamaker. Dave Pierce. Allison Prott with honors. Amy Rayfuse with honors. Allison Roach. Lauren Sangster. Stacy Surratt. Nicole Yaden. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Human Resource Management. Mr. President, the candidates for the Advanced Diploma in Public Relations. Jane Bardsley. Laura Barley. Jessica Burrell. Brittany Caraher. Rebecca Chapman with honors. Haley Clark. Kenneth Conrad. Alan Donovan. Rebecca Faria with honors. Rose Fisher. Danielle Gauguin. Natalie Jarvis. Philip Lavin with honors. Anna McNeil. Heather Martin. Liam O'Halloran. Sarah Pinsent. Matthew Schofield. Sasha Smith. Casey Spears. Ashley Stevens. Christiana Strobridge. Nick Auerkirk. Morgan Jade Zink. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in public relations. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the School of Business 2015.
Good morning. I am Lisa Boyle, Academic Chair for the School of Access. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all the requirements for the credentials in the School of Access. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Academic and Career Connections. Paula DeWolf. Alexander Pino. Angela Squires with honors. Michael Weigel. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of Academic and Career Connections School of Access. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2015 Waterfront Campus.
Congratulations. Good morning. My name is Constance Heyer. I'm the Manager of Student Services at the Waterfront Campus. Last week, at our Student Success Celebration, the students with the highest aggregated marks in each program were recognized, and all departmental and industry awards were presented. So if you were one of those award recipients, would you please stand so we can recognize your success? I now have the distinct pleasure of presenting to you the major award recipients for the Waterfront Campus 2015. These students have not only achieved academic excellence in their respective programs, but have also contributed to the college, encouraged classmates, and assisted in their communities. Their accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. The first award is the Governor General's Academic Medal. It is presented by Rosalind Penfound, Vice President Academic, and the Governor General's Academic Medal is presented to a graduating student in a college diploma program who has achieved the highest academic standing. This year's recipient is Jacqueline Rankin from the Business Administration Accounting Program. The next award is the Board of Governors Award. It's presented by Anna Stewart, Nova Scotia Community College Board of Governors representative. The Board of Governors Award is presented to a graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to the campus and/or community activities. This year's recipient is Sarah Densmore from the Business Administration Marketing Program. The next award is the Nova Scotia Community College Foundation Award. It is presented by Carol Fox, Executive Director, Corporate Relations. The Nova Scotia Community College Foundation Award is presented to a graduating student of a college program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and whose service and leadership has made a difference in the lives of others. This year's recipient is Dwayne Fancy from the Business Administration Accounting Program. The next award is the President's Award. It is presented by Don Bureau, President of Nova Scotia Community College. The President's Award is presented to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and/or community activities. This year's recipient is Wendy Julian from Business Office Administration Program. The next award is the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. It is presented by Ian McLeod, Dean, School of Business and School of Applied Arts and New Media. The Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal is presented to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. This year's recipient is also Wendy Julian from the Office of Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, the award winners for the Waterfront Campus Nova Scotia Community College 2015.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the Waterfront Campus for the class of 2015. This year's valedictorian is Sarah Densmore of the Business Administration Marketing Program. Sarah entered the doors of Nova Scotia Community College Waterfront Campus in the September of 2013 after 13 years of raising her family and working as a retail manager and starting Nova Scotia's first all-female, full-contact roller derby league. She felt she needed to concentrate more on furthering education and career. In her 2 years at the Waterfront campus, Sarah has had many accomplishments and received much recognition. She has held the position as the Food Bank Coordinator for the Student Association since 2013, earned the Business Administration Award for a first-year student in June of 2014, and won second place and a grant at the Startup Weekend in September 2014. In December of 2014, Sarah and her Vanier case study team won first place in the Inter-Campus Challenge and then came fifth in 11 divisions at the Vanier BDC National Case Study Challenge in Montreal. As a member of NSCC's first Enactus team, Sarah is the project manager of a career closet, which provides business and trade-appropriate clothing to NSCC students in need. A major highlight to Sarah's graduating year in NSCC was winning first, second, and third place at their first ever Enactus Regionals in February. The awards also won NSC Waterfront Campus a place at the Enactus Nationals in Toronto in May. Her experience at NSCC has helped her realize her full potential and introduced her to many ambitious students. She believes her life challenge experiences have given her wisdom and hopes to inspire others to find fulfillment. Upon receiving her diploma here today, she remains committed to furthering her education at public relations and graphic design. So please welcome Sarah Densmore.
Good morning, class of 2015. family, friends, platform guests, and esteemed NSCC faculty. I would like to thank my fellow graduates for this opportunity to represent them on our special day. Wow, I can't believe we're here already. The last 2 years have flown by. It was just yesterday, in the fall of 2013, when I and all of you started our first day on our journey together. As strange as it may seem, my journey to NSCC started with a painting. I was scrolling through Tumblr, of all things, and a painting of a woman from the 1920s came up. She was driving a Hudson convertible coupe, wind blowing her pin-curled hair, her hands firmly on the wheel, and a slight smile on her face. The look in her eyes was of someone who knew where they were going. Her focused stare and knowing smile struck me in a remarkable way. I envied her. I longed to be so sure of my own journey. At 32, I felt like a pebble on the highway, just skipping along, directionless. It was right then and there, I decided to grab the steering wheel of my own life and planned a course of action. I was going back to school, and there was nothing that was going to stop me. It is this determination that we all share that brought us to NSCC in the first place and made us graduates today. The next 2 years would challenge and change all of us. I have never felt so hopeful and capable in my whole life. As I look out at all of your smiling eyes, I can tell that you feel the same. I'm not sure if you realize it, class of 2015, but we have seen and made some major changes here at the Waterfront campus. We were front and center when former president of NSCC, Ray Ivany, released what would become our future's action plan, the One Nova Scotia Report. In the spring of 2014, NSCC's first Enactus team was formed. Enactus is a not-for-profit organization that enables university and college students to create social enterprises with the help of funding, faculty advisors, and business mentors. Enactus NSCC Waterfront Campus instituted many social ventures on campus and around the world. Enactus NSCC took charge with projects like Career Closet, Be the Roots Farmers Market, and Uganda Venture, which provides financial training materials to Ugandan entrepreneurs. Enactus NSCC Waterfront Campus subsequently went on to win first, second, and third prizes at their first regional competition in February. This May, they went on to win the Spirit Award at the national competition in Toronto. We finally gave the Student Association a mascot ambassador with Spike the Shark. He could be seen dancing alongside Katy Perry at this year's Super Bowl. I'm told he was the more coordinated of the two dancing sharks. In February, Nova Scotia's first Heritage Day was observed, and we marked Viola Desmond Day. We definitely had some winters to remember. It started with Winter Wednesdays in 2014, which was followed by Winter Tuesdays in 2015, which seemed to coincide with Leaking Roof Thursdays. But we weathered the storm and became wetter people. Better people. We became better people. In March of this year, we had the pleasure of partaking in the first NSCC Multicultural Fest. We owe fellow graduate Durgesh a huge debt of gratitude for bringing such an important event to life. No matter how you cut it, class of 2015, we have left our mark on NSCC Waterfront Campus and leave it with some big shoes to fill. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. Before I finish up, I want to go back to that journey I was talking about earlier. I want to say how proud I am to be among such brilliant and ambitious people. Some of you came to NSCC straight out of high school or shortly thereafter. I can say of my own experience that I had no clue of what I wanted to do after high school. I am in awe of you and your sense of self. As for those of you who, like me, enjoyed the detours of life or perhaps took the road less traveled, We have learned that wisdom comes from the journey. No matter what road led you here, we made it to this day together and right on time. The diploma you receive here today is not a destination. It is merely the rear view, a reminder of all the places and faces you have passed in the last few years and the guidance of fantastic and enthusiastic instructors who have given us great direction in mapping our course. Class of 2015, I wish you a fantastic journey and much success. Now, take the wheel in both hands, keep your eye on the horizon, and drive towards your prosperous futures. Thank you for sharing your journey.
An amazing speech, Sarah. Thank you very much. This brings us to the end of today's convocation proceedings. Graduates, after receiving your credential on stage today, you were also presented with your official NSCC alumni pin. After you return your gown, I would ask you to place that pin on the outfit you wore here today, because today, when you shed your gown, your connection to NSC does not end. Yesterday you were students, today you're graduates, but forever you are now NSC alumni. We invite everyone to join us in the sculpture court for a reception immediately following the ceremony. NSCC frames will be available following the ceremony just outside the auditorium near the main entrance to the building. By the way, all proceeds from the frames support the Alumni Spirit Award given annually to the one graduate from each campus exemplifying alumni spirit and the campus and community involvement. I'd like to thank the staff who contributed to this convocation, the committee members, the faculty, volunteers, the administrative staff, and again, our musicians. Your continued involvement is greatly appreciated. A wonderful way to conclude today's convocation and to celebrate student success is by showcasing the talent of our music arts students. We'll be leaving the stage to the rhythms of Guevara under the direction of Jeff Goodspeed, and will be entertained during the reception by the Thursday Project, under the direction of Tom Eastley. Now, would you please stand as you're able for the recessional and remain standing until the stage party and the graduates have left the auditorium. During the recessional, the front row party, led by our president, followed by faculty, and then the graduates will leave the auditorium. Thank you and congratulations, and enjoy the reception.
Hacia el hombre arrastrar.